Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about photosynthetic pigment. So just by looking at this word photosynthetic pigment, we can have a basic idea about what it can be. So these pigments are mostly found in photosynthetic organism and it captures the sunlight required for the photosynthesis process. So let's start with visible light. Sun emits different rays to the universe. Sun emits a broad spectrum of light to the universe, but a very small portion of this light spectrum enters into the earth. That is known as visible light. So if this is the light spectrum which is emitted by the sun, then a very small portion of this enters in earth, and this is known as visible light. So this ranges from 380 nanometer to 750 nanometer. If we look broadly into this visible light, we can see 7 band colors that we all known as rainbow. That is a natural light spectrum we see, that is rainbow, and we now know all these colors as Vibgyor, like violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. And the range is from 380 nanometer to 750 nanometer. So less than this 380 nanometer, there are gamma rays, there are UV rays which does not enter into the earth. More than 750 nanometer, there are radioactive waves, TV waves, infrared light. So these lights does not enter into the earth. So this part of visible light only enters into the earth, and this is effective for photosynthesis process. So this photosynthetic pigment is of two types. One is chlorophyll and the second one is carotenoid. There are two types of photosynthetic pigment, which is chlorophyll and carotenoid. There are also several types of chlorophyll present in photosynthetic organism, like chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, chlorophyll C, D and E. But the chlorophyll A and B are the most abundant chlorophylls which are found in photosynthetic organism. Chlorophyll A is blue-green in color, and this is found in every photosynthetic organism. Chlorophyll B is yellow-green in color and found in plants and only green algae. And these three chlorophyll C, D, E, they are found in different types of algae. These chlorophyll is the essential photosynthetic pigment for photosynthesis process. Then this carotenoid are of also two types. One is carotene and second one is xanthophyll. Carotene is yellow to orange in color and xanthophyll is orange to red in color. So these are two different types of carotenoid pigments. Now we will look into the structure of the chlorophyll. Now we will discuss the structure of the chlorophyll, as the chlorophyll is the main or essential part for photosynthesis process. Let's discuss about structure of chlorophyll. While we are discussing about the structure of chlorophyll, it can be divided into two parts. One is head part and second one is tail part. Here we will discuss the main characteristics of the structure, and here we will learn how to draw that structure. So the first we will draw the head part of this chlorophyll. So the key point of chlorophyll structure, the first is there is a magnesium atom at the center. So there is a magnesium atom at the center which is surrounded by 4 pyrrole rings. For example, pyrrole ring are pentanone rings which consist of 4 carbons with 1 nitrogen. That is a pyrrole ring. So now magnesium is surrounded with 4 pyrrole rings. So the nitrogen atom of these pyrrole rings are attached to magnesium. Let's number these pyrrole rings as ring 1, ring 2, ring 3 and ring 4. So there are 4 pyrrole rings. So here all these pyrrole rings are also attached with each other via some bridge. So here the pyrrole rings are also attached with each other. Then to this third pyrrole ring, there is a cyclopentanone structure, okay, that is attached to pyrrole ring number 3, and it is known as fifth pyrrole ring. It is fifth cyclopentanone ring. So here there is one CH3 group. Here one C2H5 group is attached. Sorry. Here there is one C2H5 group is attached, and here one methyl group is attached. Here also there is a CH3 or methyl group attached, and one CH2 group is attached. Here a CH3 group is attached, and here there is a tail is attached, which is made up of hydrocarbon. Okay, this is the tail part and this is the head part. So this is the basic structure of chlorophyll. So the key characteristics are one magnesium atom at the center of head part. It is surrounded by 4 pyrrole rings. And the whole head part is chemically known as porphyrin. So the head part is known as porphyrin, which is hydrophilic in nature. That means water loving in nature. That also we can say polar in nature. And the main function of the head of the chlorophyll is to absorb or reflect the sunlight that is required for photosynthesis process. So this magnesium atom is the most important part of the chlorophyll. Then there is a tail is present, which is chemically known as phytol, which is hydrophobic in nature. That means it is water repellent in nature, and this attaches the chlorophyll to the thylakoid membrane of the chloroplast. That is the function of tail. And the chemical formula of tail is C20H39. So now we can see the basic structure of chlorophyll, that is divided into head and tail. But there is a very simple changes when we consider to chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. So in chlorophyll B there is a methyl group. So the chlorophyll A formula is C55H72O5N4Mg, and the basic structure of it has the methyl group with the second pyrrole ring. When this methyl group is replaced with a carbonyl group or CHO group, then it is a chlorophyll B structure. So the chlorophyll B structure has carbonyl group instead of this methyl group at the second pyrrole ring. For this reason, the formula of chlorophyll B is slightly changed. Like there is one carbon group is replaced with another carbon group. So there is no change in the number of carbon. So C55, 3 hydrogen is replaced with only 1 hydrogen. So 2 deficit are there, H70. 1 oxygen group is added, that is O6N4Mg. So this is a slightly different structure of chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Now, till now we have studied the visible light, then the chlorophyll, different types of chlorophyll basic structure. Then we will study about carotenoids, the second photosynthetic pigments. So the second photosynthetic pigment is carotenoid, which is also known as accessory pigment. Why it is known as accessory pigment? Because after absorption of the light, all the further processing of turning that light energy into chemical energy happens inside this chlorophyll, mostly chlorophyll A, because of that magnesium atom. So the carotenoid expand the range of the light spectrum that has to be absorbed. All those light absorbed, like here we can say the chlorophyll A is blue-green in color. That means it absorbs all the 5 colors except blue and green. It reflects this blue-green color. But all those 5 colors which cannot be absorbed by chlorophyll A, that can be absorbed by carotene and xanthophyll. So here carotenoids expand the range of light absorption. So the more the light is absorbed, the more the photosynthesis will be effective. So first function of carotenoid is expanding the range of light absorption. As a result, the photosynthesis will be more effective. And secondly, it is known as photoprotector because it absorbs the intense light and protects this chlorophyll from intense light damage. So it absorbs all those intense light. Then this chlorophyll protects this chlorophyll from that intense light. That's why it is known as photoprotector. So this is all about carotenoids and chlorophyll. There is a small note here. While studying about photosynthesis, we know there are 2 types of photosynthesis. In one type of photosynthesis, oxygen releases, but in another one there is no release of oxygen. So in that kind of photosynthesis actually happens in only prokaryotes or mostly in green and purple bacteria. In this type of prokaryotes, there is no presence of chlorophyll. Instead of chlorophyll, there is present bacteriochlorophyll. So there is also different types or several types of bacteriochlorophylls are present in these bacteria, like chlorophyll A, B, C, D and E. And these bacteriochlorophylls absorbs more wavelength of light than this chlorophyll, simple chlorophyll molecule. So this is about today's class, today's discussion. Today we have discussed the photosynthetic pigment, 2 types of photosynthetic pigment, the spectrum, visible spectrums, then the structure of chlorophyll, the function of carotenoids and bacteriochlorophyll. So if you have any doubt regarding this or any clarification regarding this, please comment down below. Thank you so much.